First of all, we was in Jamaica, and I feel like there was probably a lot of sharks out there. Welcome back to February's Draycations. Anyway, we got some really exciting news last night, so we just wanted to come on here and say, what do you want to say? We want to come on here and say thank you. We hit 100 subscribers last night. We actually have surpassed that, so we are actively growing. So we just want to come on here and just say thank you so much to everybody who has showed us love and supported us through this YouTube journey that we just one day randomly decided to begin. We are really enjoying it, and we just appreciate the love and support. We hope to continue to grow, improve on our content and on our video editing, and of course maybe even get some better equipment. Right now we're filming on our iPhones.
Nothing wrong with filming on the iPhone.
No, it's not. It's good. So we just wanted to come on here and say thank you. We genuinely, from the bottom of our hearts, appreciate it. 100 subscribers seems so far. When we first began, it has been a slow growing process, but really in the grand scheme, it really hasn't been that slow.
I mean, it's only been about like 2 months. It took 2 months. I know a lot of people sit and they think like, oh, I'll start YouTube today and tomorrow I should have 1 million subscribers. But it's a process. 100 subscribers is a big deal because you do get different benefits the higher you go. So at 100 subscribers,
I'm sorry. Okay.
I'm editing that out.
No, but my thing is,
what's up? And guess what? Right then, 104, because we're filming on our iPhone. Just got a notification that was 105.
Oh, snap. We growing right now. Look at us growing.
So I didn't catch the name of the person or the user ID, but it's okay. 105 now, and we're continuously growing. Shouts out to everybody that's been sharing our videos. We can't grow unless someone shares our video with someone else. So go ahead, hit the subscribe button down at the bottom, and then go ahead and hit share. I know not all our content may be something that you think that someone may want to watch, but if you don't share it, you don't know if they don't want to watch it. So just share it on your Facebook, your Twitter, and and by all means, Instagram it too. You know what? What did we change? What do y'all think? Do y'all like the name February Draycations, or should we change it to like Feb and Dre, or Dre and Feb?
You can change it. I think if you try to change it, you got to start all the way over. I don't think you can change your YouTube, man.
Well, comment below, let us know what you think, and let me know if you can do that. I'll research it too. But, yep, I just thought of that. Maybe. But whatever, February Draycations is what it is now, and it'll probably stay that way because I'm not starting over.
we just got to 100.
We just got to 100, ain't no starting over.
All right, but the real point of this video, sorry to cut you off, Dre. All right, actually, Cedar Cuervo was our 105th subscriber, so... Thank you. We love you. We appreciate you.
Yep.
All right. So really, we wanted to come on and make this video. They know I'm using the phone. I got the questions on the phone. That's what YouTubers do. I got the questions on the phone.
That look like background.
But what we wanted to do is just kind of let you guys get to know us. We kind of just hopped in doing vlogs and started to make videos, but we never formally introduced ourselves. So that's what we want to do today. So I'll kick it off. Again, I'm February. I've said that in a couple of blogs.
Well, why you got to go first?
Go
why
ahead.
You got to kick
Who are
it
you?
off?
Because ladies go first, but go ahead. You can go.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and let her go first. I just wanted to say that
All right, Kanye. Thank you. My name is Taylor Swift. My name is February. February. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. Anyway, who are you?
So I'm Dre. I'm 5'10", 264 pounds. Not just.
Whoa, in what lifetime?
Yeah, I'm Dre. Things I like to do, I like to fly. So there might be a video or two of my wife requesting her own personal private pilot to take her somewhere. Probably not, because she's scared of flying. But I'm trying to break her out of that.
Though. No, I fly. I do. I don't necessarily like flying, but I'm getting over my fear. Every time I fly, my desire to want to get there is stronger than my fear. So I fly. It's cool. It makes me a little bit nervous. I don't like turbulence and stuff like that. But I've had some really awesome people in my life who have helped me to get over my fear of flying. But we'll talk about that later.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we have a couple of things that we were just going to talk about to help you guys get to know us. By the way, we are married, and we're getting ready to celebrate our 6th wedding anniversary. We've been together for, how long have we been together?
You just told him we was married for 6 years.
So we got married like the moment we got together?
Oh, but that's different. Okay, almost 10 years. 9 years,
This was
9
not married
months.
at first sight. How long?
We've been together 9 years, 9 years, 9 months, 14 days, and 22 minutes.
No, 24 minutes.
24 minutes.
Can't never get there right.
That's how I know it's 9 years, 9 months.
You actually are kind of right.
Wow. I know.
He's good, John. He is good. But we have some questions that we were going to just talk about. Being that this is a travel-based channel.
Oh yeah, that's right. You remember?
What?
So I grew up in the Bahamas too. So if anyone goes to,
I actually forgot. Whoa! Can't believe I almost forgot that.
So yeah, I grew up in the Bahamas too. So if any of y'all are going to the Bahamas and y'all want any information on any of the islands, hit us up and I can give y'all a scoop on. Especially if y'all want to go to Bimini, Nassau, Freeport, any places like that.
Because I've been to.
She's a local now.
To
she's from
Meatbacks.
she's from the Bahamas now, so she's
right.
Yeah.
Anyway, the questions that we're gonna talk to you guys about, being that this is primarily a travel-based channel with some vlogs in there as well. We just want to talk about some traveling stuff. So the questions that we have are going to be based off of travel. One, why did we create this channel?
Because we like to travel. So the reason, one of the things that I would say made us create the channel was her watching YouTube all the time and me saying, well, if you're going to watch YouTube all the time, might as well do your own YouTube channel. And then I think while I was deployed, she just, she got a wild hair and was like, yeah, I'm going to start the YouTube channel. And I was like, okay.
Yep. I love traveling. I love cruising in particular. That's probably one of my favorite forms of travel. And I love watching like vlogs and travel vlogs. So if I can't beat them, you might as well join them. So it's something, that we like to do. We love to travel. We love to document it. We love to interact. So that's really the reason why we started the channel.
Yeah. And traveling for us is always traveling is always in the budget. So it's like, we just want to get, and so when we travel a lot of these places, it's typically on the budget because she is cheap. So
I'm frugal,
however you want to call it.
And I'm always make sure that we get the best deal.
She gonna find the deal.
But I just want to elaborate on like traveling is always in the budget. That doesn't mean we have a lot of money and we just always have a budget to travel, but it's something that we build into our yearly, monthly, weekly income. We have a separate savings account that we put money into every single paycheck to know, okay, this is for travel. And it may take a while. It's not a lot of money, but it may take a while for it to build up. But one, you have to make sure that you're getting the best deal. And then two, like you said, traveling can be on a budget. Everywhere you go doesn't have to be the most extensive version of that experience.
Right. Every vacation isn't Bora Bora. Speaking
We
of
ain't
which,
never been to Bora Bora. Ain't none of the vacations Bora Bora. Hey, just put me on the boat. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have just as much fun on that trip as someone that has a balcony.
I want the balcony.
Right. But see,
that's why she books the cruises.
Exactly.
She books all the vacations because if it was up to me, it would cost more.
But then that's another thing too. You don't always have to go or travel to a foreign destination or take an airplane for it to be a vacation. We really like to treat every day like a vacation. That's a promise that I made to myself, I want to say, in the beginning of the year. I think it was a meme that I seen on Facebook, and it really spoke to me. I don't always have to be traveling to a Caribbean island or any place like that. I could have a vacation right here in my backyard. Throw some food on the grill, make some drinks, listen to some music, and really just have a good time. So that is why we do incorporate like the vlogs. Although we didn't travel anywhere, we still do consider those travel
just
vlogs because we're enjoying ourselves.
Yeah, like yesterday we went down to the ocean front here. We don't go down there that often, but more and more we have but start doing more of the activities because people actually come from all over the U.S. to the oceanfront here just
to vacation.
It's like we live here, so
yep.
And what's the saying go? I live where you vacay. I mean, so it's like
we have the upper hand because we don't even have to get a hotel because
right.
those hotels down there are very expensive. We can enjoy all of the festivities, activities, amenities that come along with it. Yeah. But then we can just Uber home for $20 versus spending, especially in peak season down there. Hotels running $500-$600 a night to be right on the boardwalk. Yeah. So just treat every day like a vacation because I know that's what I'm doing. Yeah. I've been vacating all week since my boo came back. Been having fun.
What's the first place we traveled together?
You tell me. You know everything.
The actual first place we traveled together was Miami. Florida.
I wasn't going to say that, but it's true.
So what was you going to say?
Jamaica. That's the first place we traveled out of the country together.
Okay. So you got to be more specific.
Mm-hmm. But no, he did take me. Actually, I think that might be where I like fell in love with traveling is when we went to Miami. It was in November.
And I took her to the Miami Dolphins game. Boom!
Yep,
Converted her from a Tennessee Titans fan to a Dolphins fan.
We went with his cousin Enzi. Enzi met us over there. You seen Enzi in one of our vlogs. Shout out to Enzi.
Yeah, bye.
So yeah, and it was November. The weather was perfect. So yeah, Miami. I think that's really when I fell in love with traveling. That was the first place we ever like flew together. That's when I met your family for the first time. We went to the Hard Rock, but then we went to Jamaica, and that's where we actually got married. We got married in the grill. That was my first time out of the country.
Wedding pictures right there.
But no, that was my first time out of the country, and that was an experience. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Jamaica. It's beautiful. I get nostalgia all the time. I do want to go back, but that's a problem I have. I always want to go back to places that we've been before. But then
shout out to all my Jamaican brethren.
I also want to go to new places. So, but yep. So Miami, you got that one.
Yep.
Man.
And actually, if you guys notice in our intro too, that it's a couple of the places that we've been. So, like Jamaica, Bimini, stateside, Ocean City, Vegas, stuff like that. It's in our intro. So, if you want to, you can start over.
Quite a few cruises too.
You can check through, and we've done a few cruises that stopped in quite a few places. So. Yep. We're getting ready for cruise number.
I think it's 8.
7 and 8.
Yeah, I've taken one more.
Yeah, she done one more
civilian cruise. He's taking some Navy cruises, but we'll talk about that in another video.
So,
all right. So that's the first place. So what's your favorite place that we've traveled together?
Favorite place we traveled together. I would probably say probably Jamaica. Not just because we got married in Jamaica, but Jamaica was an all-inclusive resort that we stayed at when we got married, and everything too. So I think yeah, I would say Jamaica.
Yeah, we did some fun stuff.
Yeah. That was the introduction to like the all-inclusive stuff. So, and then it spilled over into cruises because cruises have all-inclusive stuff too. So that was, yeah, I would say probably Jamaica.
For me, I don't know. Everywhere we travel together is my favorite place.
Here she go.
It's true though. Like, yeah, I love Jamaica. Like, we had some great times. It was just you and me. Like, that was our first time going outside of the country together. My first time going outside of the country other than Canada. But no, it was fun. We did a lot of things. Like, we chilled, we relaxed, we got married. We took some catamaran cruises. We jumped off the boat. We swam in caves.
Jet skis! Oh my goodness. Let me tell y'all this funny story real quick. Quick funny story about jet skiing with Fab. So, getting the introduction, she's scary, as you probably, when I told you about the airplanes. So, introduction to the jet ski. I've ridden jet skis before, but they obviously go over safety stuff. So he says not to turn when we get on the jet ski, right? Now, I understood what he meant when he said not to turn, meaning don't turn at high speeds because you'll throw yourself off.
Well, he left one part of that out at high speeds. He just said don't turn.
So we're on the jet ski and we're going, and I'm wee, and I start to turn. He said don't turn! Her on the back.
Well, first
so
of all,
what were we gonna do? Just keep going? Next thing you know, we go down around the bottom of the town.
First of all, we was in Jamaica, and I feel like there was probably a lot of sharks out there. Also, there was and they actually, this was like a warning and something that they told us. There was like an normal amount of jellyfish in the water. You remember that? Yes. He said, like, be careful, don't fall off, because there was an extreme amount of jellyfish. So I was scared to fall off. Like, I can swim. I've been in the ocean. We live by the ocean. So it's not that I can't swim. But we're in Jamaica. I'm thinking sharks and jellyfish. And I was scared. I don't like that. And then, I don't mean no harm. He doesn't have any regard for, like, other people's levels of like fear or sensitivity. So yeah, we have something coming up in 11 days. And it's for our anniversary. So stay tuned.
By the way, like, subscribe, and share. Hit the subscribe button right there. Bing. Go. Yeah, you gotta remember to say that. I told you gotta keep reminding me.
And hit the notification bell so you're notified every time we upload a video.
Bing, 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 bing.
Yep. And then we're also traveling with there's gonna be about 4 to 5, maybe 6 couples on this cruise. So being that we're all couples, the girls will be able to go off and do some things, maybe like hang out in the jacuzzi. We're actually leaving on football Sunday, so I know the guys will be in the sports bar watching football. So it is good to mix it up as well when you're traveling with couples, because you do get to have some boo time, but then you also get to have some girl time and stuff like that. Guys can have their night. So
guy time.
Yep, guy time.
Yeah.
Man time.
Yeah.
All right, next question. Place we would like to travel together.
My number one would be next video. I'll tell you about that.
That's this video.
But what about the video we want to do with?
Okay, we'll talk to y'all about that in the next video. Because to be honest, I need to put some thought into it. Because there are so many places I want to go. Like, I can't just pick one.
Yeah.
All right.
But a place that I would want to take her that she hasn't been to, but not my number one place, would be Europe. So I want to take her to Europe so she can see that side. I've been to Europe with military free vacations.
Do you smell that?
Yes, that's the lavender.
God, y'all. This air freshener.
We have an automatic.
Smells so good. Like, I know, like, I need to get some endorsements because I'm about to name the brand again.
No,
Glade, if you are listening, it's the Glade vanilla lavender. When I tell y'all, that is the best smell I have ever smelled in my life. Like,
Nothing but juices and berries.
No, when I tell y'all, like, they need to make a juice out of this milk. I need a perfume. I need a body wash. Like, that. All right. So we'll talk about one more thing. Like I said earlier, one of my favorite types of vacation is cruising. So I just wanted to kind of let you guys know why I like cruising. I think Dre kind of already touched on it. The fact that it is very inclusive, food's included, entertainment's included. You can buy drink packages, so all of your drinks are included. And the fact that you get to hit multiple destinations within one trip. So if you have a few places that you want to mark off of your bucket list, it's really easy to do that on a cruise. And it's basically like a floating resort. And outside of the actual, hitting the ports, I love cruise ships. I would do a 7-day cruise with all sea days just to hang out on the cruise ship. Yeah. But it's just something about being out there in the deep blue sea. And I know that's a term. There's even a movie and all of that about the deep blue sea. But I didn't realize how blue the ocean was until I took that first cruise. And then standing at the back of the boat watching the contrail, is that what it's called? Of the ocean, like the trail of the boat.
I think it's.
I fell in love.
Contrail is in the air. The planes leave contrails, but I don't know what chemtrail. We'll call it the chemtrail.
I literally fell in love with cruising. Just being out there on the ocean, watching the sunset, listening to it. And then on the boat, they're playing the Caribbean music. They got the steel drums. You got your tropical drink. I mean, I just love everything about cruising. Yeah. So,
I mean, there's only one. The one thing that I don't like about cruising is sometimes depending on the ports, like the shortness of being in the ports. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but for the most part, everywhere we've been, I think we've taken advantage and done the major thing. Like I actually got to go to one of my places that I thought I would probably never go to on a cruise, which was Maho Beach, the airport.
And I surprised him and booked that excursion. He didn't even know.
But yeah, that was one of my favorite things.
Yeah, so
I lost my GoPro there too.
We won't talk about that. But I don't know if you already said this, but Maho Beach is in St. Martin, and it's where the airplanes fly right over the beach. Yes. So look it up. It's Maho Beach in St. Martin. And when I tell you these huge airplanes are just flying like right over your head because the runway is right there at the beach. That was a really cool experience. And to be honest, I have seen videos about it on like if you watch the Travel Channel, top 10 coolest beaches in the world. And I never even imagined that I would go there. And actually when we booked that cruise, I knew it was going to St. Martin. I didn't really know much about St. Martin. And I had no idea that beach was there. But I was going through the excursions and I seen it and I said, oh, my boo is gonna love this. And he did. Yeah. All right, so what is your favorite cruise that you've been on?
I think, the carnival we went on when we went to Half Moon Cay, Grand Turk, that one. Because Half Moon Cay is a pretty place.
Yep, and we were with our family, so we took our kids, all of our brothers, most of our brothers and sisters, and Dre's parents came, so that was a really great, awesome vacation. I did really enjoy myself on that cruise as well. But my favorite cruise, I love that one. Like I said, I love them all, and I really did enjoy the family time. But my favorite cruise was actually the one that we went to St. Martin on. That was a cruise that Dre and I took. Just the two of us on the Oasis of the Seas. It was actually the longest cruise we've ever been on. It was a 7-day cruise. And the Oasis of the Seas ship is amazing. It's huge. When it was built, it was actually the largest cruise ship in the world. They have now surpassed that. That was my first Royal Caribbean cruise. I fell in love with the Royal Caribbean. Their amenities and everything like that. Again, the time with us two together by ourselves was really special and important to me, but also the cruise port. So we did go to St. Martin. We
Puerto
also
Rico.
went to Labadee, Haiti, which is Royal Caribbean's private island. We actually zip lined over the ocean. I think they say it's the longest zip line over the ocean. Also, I never imagined that I would be going to Haiti. So that was pretty cool. And then we did go to San Juan, Puerto Rico, which right before, you know, when we booked the cruise, you arrive at 7:30 in the morning and you leave at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And in my mind, I'm like, man, who wants to get up and be off the ship at 7:30 in the morning? Of course, we want to maximize the time. You don't have to get off at that time. But we did. And when I tell you, that was probably one of my favorite ports that we've ever been to. And we didn't even book an excursion. We literally got off the ship and we just walked up to the forts. It was beautiful. And then we walked back down through the town. And we stopped at some stores. We ate outside at a restaurant. We got some really cool handmade souvenirs. The guy made them right in front of us. He made some
leather keychains.
And he was able to stamp names. And I think they were like $1.
Yeah.
So we were able to get like our kids' keychains and stuff like that. Yeah, I really enjoyed that one. That was probably one of my favorite vacations that we've taken together. Yep. So I think we're going to go ahead and cut the video here. We just want to kind of...
It's going to keep playing. No, I'm just playing.
We just wanted to come and kind of formally introduce ourselves and let you guys know why we decided to start this YouTube channel and kind of just share with you our passion about traveling. We definitely want to do more videos like this in the future. So if you have any ideas or if there's anything that you want us to talk about that maybe we left out, go ahead and leave a comment below. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. And again, we just really appreciate all of the love and support. Thank you guys so much.
And let us know.
Boom.